Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in Automation with the Lite Campaign V3.7 and our Let's Play with Lowy Tech Sports. We're still in the worst depression known to man. Look at this. Or in Automation land at least. This is looking better now, but it's not saying much. We're still contracting year over year at minus 4.5%. And plot prices have come down quite a bit as well. They were at 70% before, like as a relative benchmark figure, and now we're at 57. So that's a good, what would that be, 15-ish% rebate on those. Fire sale. Maybe they burned them to the ground, and that's why they're so cheap now. Anyway, we just had our model. Our Jupiter revamped to Mark III. I didn't put in the little OCD trigger. And yeah, it is looking nice. It is looking nice in its V2, but this is 3 years down the line. And at that point, we do want to start designing a new model. Currently, we are selling a lousy 111 cars per month. But we had some overproduction, and that means that we are now making a decent-ish profit from this. Our company valuation continues to decline though, which is not great. Yes, we shall see if the economy actually improves this episode or not. We shall find out. All right, let's. We've done everything we needed to, and let's accelerate time a bit and see what we can build in 1965. Oh wow, okay. Okay, that is massive. Every single month, this rating climbs by a full percentage at the moment. That is a recovery coming up, a massive one. This will probably go to 15% plus per month. That is, oh, not per month, per year. That is massive. And we are we not Are we going up? Yeah, okay. Plot prices are increasing again. What do plots cost at the moment? Because this would be the time to strike, but we can't. Of course, we can't. You can't buy something with negative money. But just out of curiosity, I mean, we have our medium plot for our first iteration of that. Factory manager. If we go for a new car factory, and we put it in a Ghana. Well, it's just 50 million. That is very cheap considering. A huge factory plot for just 240 million. It's a bargain, really. Too bad we don't have that kind of money lying around. Yeah, this is dirt cheap. Ooh, not so much there. But we would want to produce an Ghana that's just perfect. Yeah, this is tingling me. This is tingling me. We can't afford it though. Just can't afford it. Let's keep the production going because this thing is climbing to the sky. 12, and do we pay any taxes? No, perfect, okay. Yeah, we kept it very expensive. Still making a loss. But, and we are now selling 2 cars more than before. Well, that's not looking great. Have the markets improved, though? Let's have a look. Oh, we are now starting to sell cars in Helvetia. Yay! Look at that! Look at that. 4 cars per month. For our investments of getting the dealership finally paying off big time. How are we doing here? So yeah, okay, that can grow quite a bit still, yes. It's going linearly from 0 to 1, so we are going to creep closer to the maximum of 25 there. Ahana, you still have got no sports cars, and Delua, you are pretty expensive for what you offer. Yeah, oh, that's so green. It's because it's growing so much. It's growing 18% per year right now. Where are we at? Sports cars. 170. Let's compare to Fruinian. 423. It's not limited to my awareness. That is where we are at. Light sports cars. I don't think Delua likes light sports cars in general. No, really not. 107, that's nothing. Yeah, right. But we could, of course, sell them as... Where do we have them? Supercars. Because they are reasonably prolific there. It's half the size of... Oh, more than half the size of Fruinian. It's just that this one level does cost a bit. And I think we... Oh yeah, that's a lot of cars. That's a lot of cars we need to sell to make that worth it. Like, a lot of cars in our terms. Like 25-ish? Yeah, something around there. One thing that does go in our favor here is, though, look at that. So the dealership itself, the dealership level is very expensive. But marketing is so dirt cheap. Because it's just one city mall. You just plaster the one billboard there, and it's yeah, that's our marketing campaign done. No, not much costs right there. So that is very, very good. You can get pretty far with just a single level. So I think we're going to do it. Yeah, let's. Should we put some marketing in there as well? We do have a competitive car too, so we should be increasing in awareness reasonably fast. What is our awareness there right now, apart from being 0? Well, we kind of have a bias in awareness, which comes from our competitiveness score. So in Delua, we do have the convertible sport, which is fantastic. But our sport is, yeah, it's above 100. It's decent. Oh no, the economy is stalling. The growth is stalling. Oh no, it's is it going to die? Or does it continue upwards? That was a hefty rise. We're still accelerating. And oh, look at that, yeah. The curve is going up. Still in the loss. And I just made sure that we do get some more profits in here before the tick of the year. That was good. We're still sitting at 43 million in loss, but soon our next model comes on, or our next iteration of the Callisto comes online. And I think this market is looking really strong. Like, if this is the recession at growth of 4.6% on average, that is looking really good. Oh yeah, we are in for a ride. It's turning up again. This can go really high now. That is a big, big uptrend. And we've already started selling in Delua. They love our convertible sports. And the Jupiter is now Indian bred. Very tasty. But that it comes with some hefty factory retooling costs, which we are going to see in no time. And where do we go from there? Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Slow right down, stop, stop. Okay, we got the sales. Got the sales. Well, one car started selling. 133. What? What? Why is this so low? Oh, you bastards. Did someone just come out with a massive competitor? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're not scoring that well anymore. I don't know. I mean, I think we can survive with this. They are still somewhat competitive. But why are these more competitive? That's a good question. Probably because of the affordability. That could be it. Yeah, probably could be it. I'm banking on that they are... banking on. What a pun. Banking on that they are getting some more money very soon. Hopefully, that's the case. This is the average budget, and we should see that climb. But first, if we don't make a new car, we are going to die anyway. So eventually, because competition and stuff. Competition is very cutthroat in the Lite campaign at the moment. As you can see, that was not great. Yeah, so we do need to design our next car, and that is a new model. And I think I'm finally... Oh no, I can't... I can't really aim for the light sport, can I? Let's design a light sports car and put our new engine in it. That is done. And then we're going to try and build a medium factory. I think that will pretty much bankrupt us, but might be worth a shot. Oh, some new stuff in here. Nice. That's a pretty cool looking car. What more do we have? Plenty of massive bodies. We can put it in this one. Yeah. Or we take the coupe. It's a two-seater. Mid-engine. Could make a mid-engine car. Yeah, why not make a little mid-engine car? Very lightweight. So let's go with this one. We can't really afford the medium factory. We could try. That of course requires the steel presses. Is that... Let's just try it. I mean, it's just a few options here and there. Let's see what the factories would cost. Go with monocoque, monodick chassis. And then we take mid 45 fucking months. Holy shit. Okay, that's a lot. On top of that, yeah, that is rough. Maybe we do... it doesn't really matter for this car, does it? Because our engine is so damn light. It's just 106 kilos. Maybe having it in the front isn't that bad? We're going to replace an existing variant, and of course this one fits. That's so handy, by the way, that we added that. Family cannot fit. Yes. Perfect. So select this variant. And now we're in 1965. So let's make the R1965. There we go. Oh, it's currently comparing to itself, which is nice. I didn't ask it to, but still. 95 horsepower. Yeah, we could use a little bit more in a car like that. We do have a horrendous amount of potential engineering time, though. And that doesn't increase production units too high. Now we should be able to rev this a lot higher. And of course we need to optimize it for regular, so you don't know if you forget it later on. That has happened to me a few times. Oh yes, okay, now it really starts revving a bit. That's neat. Still just cast pistons and so on. It's not the smoothest of engines. Okay, let's see. We would have to make this car pretty lightweight in order to have this engine be a successful power plant in it. But yeah, we can try it out and see what comes of it. Maybe this won't even be the car that we have to design. Maybe it's just going to be discarded. Let's have a look. This trim body is the correct one? Yeah, let's go with that. It's very slinky. So I'm just gearing it such that we reach 100 in second. We need all the acceleration times we can get out of that one. Radial tires, yeah, let's go with that. And not 190s, that is overkill. Tires seem to be good. On 650s, yeah, a little bit of offset. We do have decent familiarity in discs at the moment. Could go for 2-piston if we wished. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, because the weight reduction is just so significant. 1 piston in the rear, sporty interior, and we put in our... that is too heavy. We don't have that much power. We can't put our phonograph inside. That's not what is keeping you from it, though. Premium? No, we can put a luxury in there. Although that's another... It's just another 12 kilos, yeah. Let's go for it. No power steering. Standard 60s. And here, we're going with standard springs. Ooh, okay. Okay. And that is with awful tuning. This little engine seems to be working. Look at that. Yeah, it's not the best of tunings. Lighter sway bars as well. And we should be right back where we want it to be. Yeah, look at that. I don't think it's quite high enough. Because when it comes out, we're quite a bit older. So, yeah, I'm not convinced. Let's take a look at the markets. And the performance, by the way. Performance. Where are we at? Okay, 1,000 kilos. 1,013. That isn't too bad. But this 0 to 100 time is very bad. That is not great. So what time does it get around the test track? Just checking. It sounds good. A 244.65. Yeah, that's not what I would call a sports car. Oh, and that we are way overbraked. Okay, that's with steel monocoque. Where do we end up with aluminium ladder? Oh wow, that kills it! Holy shit, that kills it. Of course, that is without retuning it, but man, okay, that is terrible. That is so much heavier. That's 50 kilos. I think what might be happening here, though, is that we have tuned it for monocoque, like the steering behavior and such. And now, if we put it into ladder, it drops down that much because our tuning is probably very understeery all of a sudden. Let's have a quick look if that is indeed the case. No, it is not. Okay, this just sucks. If we instead select our other engine, if we say that we don't want to make this into a light sports car, or we could pick another body too, before changing the engine. Let's pick a smaller body. How about this one? Let's try it out. Okay, severe issues with wheel spin. That's a good sign. Holy shit, what's going on here? Ah, okay, it's the wheels. The wheels got fucked up because, well, reasons. Because we changed things. So, now it's back. Alright, now we need to retune this thing. Ooh, wow, this thing is light. This thing is tiny and light. Maybe this is the way to go. With that engine, is that the way to go? That is quite phenomenal. And that is with the steel. Yeah, requires steel presses. That thing would be so damn cheap to make. Still are overbraked and everything. I do see some potential in this though. Let's keep working on it. This is a little overgeared. We do want to have more acceleration instead. But we do need second to go to 100 still. Reduces some wheel spin as well. Yeah, there, 9.2 seconds. Well, okay, that's not all that impressive, is it? We're getting there. We're really getting there. This is not looking all that terrible anymore. I can't really go for drum brakes, unfortunately. They would be... okay, they're not that much lighter. I can make them larger here. So they're... does that work better? Maybe does. They're slightly heavier. Easier to balance, though. Okay. Well, look at this. We are in the 9th sport. Currently, it's sitting at 158. Sportiness in this little thing is through the roof. We're riding at 715 kilos only. Yeah. And that is with luxury interior. Sports interior, luxury entertainment, sports interior. And we have a bit of room in the back still. Awesome. And now, if we just retune this slightly, because this is still set up to be ultra hard. If we just retune it slightly, and then fix it up, because this is not going all that well. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we do have a body type penalty, hatchback and stuff, but 38 sportiness. What are we competing with? Oh, but that one is, yeah, I can see why we're scoring so much higher than that. It's not really competitive. It's not really a car for that demographic either. Oh, I can hear you guys begging me to make this thing work. It's so different. Such a different approach, and I think it works. The market loves it. Look at this. Even the sports cars buyers are like, holy shit, what is this little hatchback thing? Fruinian quality. The sports car competitors really are coming up now though, look at that. They have very decent comfort, they have a decent level of sportiness for that era. And good drivability too. Decent prestige. We are somehow we have higher prestige than they do. Alright, so let's do the test again. How quick is this one around the test track? So the old one was 2:44.65 and the little one is 2:36.30. Yeah, okay. That's quite a bit faster. It's a lot lighter too. The 0 to 100 is very respectable, under 8 seconds. That's quick. In a little car like this will feel like Mark 10. If we just put a premium radio in this, saves us a few kilos, but also $155. $165 even. So that's not too bad. That shaves off some of our pricing. The luxury isn't that required. Gives us some prestige, but look at the sports car buyers who do care about this stuff. So luxury there, yeah, 150 and now 149. It's not too bad. Higher affordability. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, let's say we do want to make this one work. 165 does look good at this point. Car factory, okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. This will sting. I don't think we can do it. We go to a medium one, activate steel presses. That's 67 million bucks right there. 314 million. Yeah, producing 1,800 cars per month. Impressive, that's for sure. Of course, we can lower that. Still end up with decent-ish cost per production unit if we have it right there. Yeah, that's fine. 2,100 in total production costs. I think that's quite competitive. But, I mean, it costs us 314 million to build, so it's not something we can do right now. Can we still make this one work even with aluminium panels? That will really be pushing it. Well, let's see what comes out of it. How competitive would this thing be? 71 months? Okay. There was monocoque steel. For that, it's not too bad. That's with monocoque steel. Cheaping out on interior and safety, this is all good. Fitting cost is okay. Yeah. These small vectors here are not adding up too much. Exactly 10. All this, all these together, of course, would be more than 10 months. But together with this one, they only add to the length of the big one 10 months worth of engineering. And this is with full reliability and everything. So if we drop that, of course that wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be good for our reputation. Yeah, they don't really care that much, and we don't need that much tooling either. We could get this one out reasonably quickly. Yeah. Okay. I really want to see what the sales price would be. Of course, one problem would be the the little engine factory. Yeah, that's not great. Need to produce the engines too. But a small free would suffice. And still, 65 million bucks. The re-engineering of this one is basically free, which is good news. We do want to get up the reliability though, so yeah, well within the time limit. The tooling, we do need more engines. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, 50 months, looking good. Only paying 3.5 mil, that's super, super good. It is overworked, but up to there, look at that, 1.4 shifts, we are fine. So we could run the car factory up to 1.4 shifts and have it run like this. This only costs us a total of 40 mil. Okay, that is doable. I don't, of course, think that the car one is doable, but that is doable. Forecaster. Profit loss, yeah, that is pretty massive. But look at the pricing. That thing is dirt cheap. If we turn those off, let's just look at the base price. 8K. 8K base price. That's impressive. That is dirt cheap. So even if we slap a 20% on there, so still selling under 10K. Yeah, interesting. Oh, okay. So the factory total cost with everything is 190. Let's have a quick look here. What is our maximum loan? 69 million. Oh, shit. Okay. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. And with that, we would have an awful, awful credit rating. Very close to the brink of actual bankruptcy. So no, that is not what we're going for. We will have to produce this one in aluminium and in the small factory. But we might be able to pull that one off as the next one after that. I still want to make this one work. And as you're seeing, I don't have it even given a name yet. The car to be designed for the third photo competition category is still out there. We don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to make this one. I'm going to try next episode. This took a little longer than anticipated. All the deliberation for if we are making a little a little tiny thing. I think my engine is so underpowered for anything larger that we might have to use this body. Will be fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed and see you guys next time.